Let's write a Dart unit test in IntelliJ. So let's first look at my customer class. I have a customer with a first name, a last name, and age, and some kind of wealth, and the constructor to support that. So let's go ahead and start writing my test. I'm going to come down to the customer folder in the test and create a new customer test Dart file. It is not a class. All it is a main that you're going to run. So first what I like to do is add the library. So what I do is I copy the library from the class I'm going to test, and then I just add test there and after the library name there. So what I need to do is first import the UnitTest package. So let's do import package UnitTest.dart. And what you'll see is IntelliJ is mad that that doesn't exist. So to do unit testing, you need to update your pub spec, and underneath dev dependencies, you add UnitTest. That's simple. Let's run git dependencies, and got dependencies successfully. So if I come back to my test, he should clear up and he's happy. So let's write the test. So you just do test, the name of your test. In this case, I want to merging two customers should choose the longest name. So I want to merge two customers and pick the longest name. And the second argument is an anonymous function, just like that. So let's go ahead and quickly make two customers. Let's do customer Bruce Wayne equals new customer Bruce, and you can see I'm not getting any auto completing, and that's because I don't actually have my customer imported. So let's go ahead and import my customer. Bite-size screencasts customer.dart. So now we can see I did not add the age. So Bruce Wayne is kind of an older looking guy, but he does have a lot of wealth, so we'll just keep adding zeros there. Not too wealthy. And then let's make another customer. Let's call him Batman. So let's just call him Mr. Batman. He's in tip-top shape, but he's a man of the people. He doesn't have a whole lot of wealth. So what I want is a merged customer equal to Bruce Wayne dot merge, and I want to send him Batman. Now you can see IntelliJ isn't happy. Merge isn't a method, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and write the rest of the test. Let's expect that merge customer dot first name equals, and the longer one between Bruce and Mr. would be Bruce. And let's do last name, and the longer one would be Batman. So he should be Bruce Batman in this case. A terrible disguise name. And let's go ahead and run the test. So what you'll see is I can right click on test and come to run and come down here and run this one. But what I like to do is right click on the file name and run test, so then I can run all the tests in this file. So we'll run that, and what you can see is it terminated, so it didn't run successfully, and it's mad because this merge method doesn't exist. So let's really quickly implement that guy. So IntelliJ auto puts the method at the top, which is a terrible place for it, so let's put it at the bottom. He's going to return a customer, and let's for now just return a new customer with empty first name. It's a baby with no money. So let's just say merge always does that. And let's rerun the test here. So now we can see we're getting some failures. So if we open the test, he expected Bruce, but he actually got empty string, which is different. So let's go ahead and start making it pass. Real quickly, let me show you. Down here on the left, you can do toggle auto test, and that will run the tests as we type. So I'm going to turn that on, and it'll kind of be running the test down here as we make it pass. So let's go on the merge. So first let's do the first name. So merged first name equals, let's do if this dot first name dot length is greater than the other customer first name dot length, then let's return this dot first name, otherwise customer dot first name. So pretty basic there. And let's replace what the first name is with that guy. We should see the test rerun down here. And now it's not complaining on Bruce, it's complaining on Batman, the last name here. So that worked, so that's awesome. So let's go ahead and refactor customer to be other customer. Just clear that up. Let's copy the logic there for first name. Let's call it merged last name. Change all of these first names to last name and throw that guy in here. So then in a second it should run the test again, and now it's passing. Awesome. So we wrote the test, made it pass, had the auto toggle test running, and you can see everything's working. So that's how to write a test using IntelliJ, and I'll see you guys in the next screencast.